Grip must be German. Is this game German? T word ending? Do German words end with T? Like Scheisert. Oh, welcome back, Infernal. You didn't miss much, just a lot of voice acting. I guess this is pretty interesting though, and weird. Began Drakaya, but before he could get any further, the cloaked man held a hand up and began speaking. I have 4 legs in the morning and 2 at noon, but at the end, but end the night with 3. What am I? 4 in the morning, 2 at noon. I don't know, I'm gonna need the choices for this one. Drakaya tried to ask the cloaked man who he was and what he was doing here, but you simply read the question. I feel like I've heard this one before, but... If we wish to engage this man in conversation, said Weiss, it seems we must answer his riddle. Yeah, I suppose, said Drakaya. Well, at least it's an easy one, or speak for yourself. I mean, I guess a man. I don't know how many legs demons or angels have. But why 3? A man. Yeah, I don't get it. Yeah, I feel like I've heard that one before. Like, does he end the day with 3 because he got drunk or something? Starts with 4. I don't get it. Walking. Oh, right. It's not ending the day, it's ending life. I guess. Yeah, crawling like a baby and then you walk on 2 legs. Did it even say a day? I think so. Red herring. God. I answered the first one wrong, but I don't remember Vice saying anything particularly interesting, just the bugs got noisy again. He probably did though, I probably just forgot. Oh yeah, Zim, or a walker. Don't we call them walkers here? Or something, walking frame. I think Zimmer frame is American, isn't it? We don't use American terms around here. Filthy. Oh. That's alright, I like filth. The mist dissolved from the cloaked figure as he spoke a single word. Correct. With that, oh, it's the geezer's house. With that, the man flung his garment aside. Oh, I don't want to see that. Revealing his true identity. You're the mayor, cried Drakaya. Oh, you're the mayor. Wait, not that kind of cry. You say Zimmer frame there? Well, you never know what's going on in Scotland. I can't believe it. The small man slowly shook his head. I'm not the mayor, you know. Now listen to my words. Long ago I saw a version of you that was not yourself. Sorry, what's that mean? Yeah, maybe. Bugger nose. Welcome back, Crazy. Oh, what is with everyone cleaning things around here? If it's not infernal, it's crazy. It'll make sense in time. At present, I simply congratulate you on cracking the seal of the Death Dream. Now, you must go to the person at the forest entrance. With that, the man turned on his heel, only one of them, and slammed the door shut behind him. Just like that. And Drakaya watched. As Drakaya watched, mist seeped up from the ground and enveloped the cottage, erasing it from existence. When Drakaya and Vice returned to the forest entrance, they found the mayor leaning against a tree. As soon as he caught sight of the duo, he sprang to his feet and scrambled over to them. Good gravy, he cried. You made it. You actually made it back. His left hand grasped Drakaya's and pumped it. Great, we've had banging, now we've got pumping. So fiercely, it threatened to dislodge from the socket. while his right seized Weiss by the cover and swung him through the air.
Gah! By the heavens, stop shaking me, fool! We have not even told you if we were successful or not.
The mayor smiled broadly and shook his head.
I'm just happy you're alive. I didn't think I'd ever see you again.
Drakaya withdrew himself from the mayor's eager handshake with a slight smile. Farting on everything? What did I do? Oh yeah. No, farts don't make things dirty. Cleaning tomorrow morning. Is tomorrow morning dirty? I don't know what tomorrow morning did to get in that sorry state. Or better state. Hydration is always good. I can get behind that. Clean the insides. Yeah, no Powerwolf. You never know. I think Powerwolf lurks sometimes. Watching butts. Yeah, I guess there are particles in it. So don't do it in the vicinity of any food. Where was I? We broke the daydream seal, he said. At least I think we did. The mayor's face beamed as Drakaya filled him in on the details. When the tale was done, the three of them laid down on the forest ground and fell asleep. Drakaya cocked his head. Okay, hang on a second, this is crazy. Why don't we just lay down and go to sleep?
Cease your endless prattle and go to sleep, fool. Fighting against the rules of this place is futility itself.
Drakaya and the mayor obediently reclined atop the grassy earth.
Have you forgotten? Continued Weiss. It is words that control the death dream, words that allow us to move from place to place.
So one of us should just say, and then the death dream ended and everyone was fine. The end. Oh, there we go. It's all over. No matter how
unnatural they seem, the words are absolute. Therefore, if the words tell us to sleep, then sleep we shall. And once we do, the story will continue.
With that, the trio found their eyes growing heavy, their breath slowing.
This is the first time, began the mayor. The first time I've felt tired since I was imprisoned here.
His words were cut off by a loud, long yawn, and he remembered nothing more. They might have slept for an hour or a year. When they awoke, things had a slightly more real quality to them. The mist felt thicker, and so did I. The leaves greener. It was clear that they had awakened from their dream. Ah, good, finally. Drakaya shook the mayor's shoulder gently. Good news, he said. I think we made it.
Oh, wow,
said the mayor in an awed voice.
We did it, I'm back.
He blinked once and then again, as if not quite believing the sight before him.
You'd have no idea how much this means.
The death
dream was spreading through our village and I wanted to... Well, I thought I could figure out how to stop it, but I guess that wasn't the case. I must have caught a disease and become trapped in my own dream.
Mayor started to stand, then collapsed back to the earth. He's not, he's on a stump. I guess that's part of Earth, no? He stared at his legs as if trying to remember how they worked, then glanced at Drakaya and shrugged. Chernobyl has a red zone. What's the pink zone? I wouldn't be surprised if I was a Chernobyl product. Especially with the weird shaped bits I've got. As in my... What part of me is shaped weirdly? I don't know, feet. They're just weird for everyone. The office will be receiving a deep clean. Treated with a fogging machine? What? That sounds like a club. A nightclub. How they have those fog machines and it smells like vanilla. Yeah. Without a word, the young man reached down and pulled the mayor to his feet.
Real life may take some getting used to, said the mayor, as a wry smile crossed his lips. You shall relearn in short order, I'm sure, said Voice. For now, you should return to your home and rest.
Rest? He's already slept for ages.
No,
said the mayor, swaying on unsteady feet.
no, I can't. Some of the villagers are still trapped in the death dream. I have to save them.
The mayor slowly made his way to the divine tree in the centre of the village, then bowed his head and prayed silently.
This is a holy tree, he explained when the prayer was finished. It's the guardian of our village's history and memories. Superstition will only make our mission harder, muttered Vice. We should not put our faith in the gods.
The mayor shook his head.
Not the gods, the words. The legend says that our tree is home to a powerful magic known as a sealed verse.
Can I have that? Drakai and Vice could not contain their surprise. It seemed a goal had been found in the most unexpected of places. But vanilla's so... vanilla. Make it smell like... I don't know, what smells good? Curry.
I say, muttered Vice, this was certainly a stroke of luck.
As the three of them said their goodbyes, Drakaya mentioned the strange man who had given them the third riddle and the mysterious words he had left them with.
I once saw a version of you that was not... What? I once saw a version of you that was not yourself? Muttered the mayor. What in the world does that mean?
Lost in thought, he stared into space for a long moment.
You know, he said softly, this is going to sound odd, but I had a feeling I'd seen you before too.
Drakaya tried to keep a straight face, and failed, but the mayor didn't seem to notice.
Deja vu, right? Anyway, I feel it's just some kind of illusion created by the death dream. Probably doesn't mean anything.
Drakaya gave the mayor a nod and a smile, but inwardly his thoughts were racing. There's something wrong about the mayor and his words. And what exactly is going on here? That riddle would prove to be the most difficult one of all.
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh, thank God. Now I can rest.
Now I can finally return to a normal life.
That was a weird sequence of events right there. But NieR has always been quite unusual in that way.
Vanilla's not the base flavour.
Yeah, exactly. The word vanilla just means default. So you should be drinking tap vanilla, not tap water. Oh no, not the curry babies. Maybe. Some streamers, or at least Lobos I think, I don't know if he still does, but like when subscribers have been subscribed for so long, they say like they've got a baby. I guess because I don't remember how many months there are of pregnancy before the baby is born. So when they reach multiples of that amount of months, they say they've got a Twitch baby or a subscriber baby or something. So I guess all of ours are curry babies. It's only fitting with how much of a thing the curry's baby thing has become. Did I just say curry's baby? It's impossible. If only I could have a brain instead of a curry baby. 2 side quests involving more reading. I'm not doing them. Side quests can pee off. Mostly. Curry's PC World baby. Now that would be a good baby. Once it grows up it'll be a full Curry's PC store. And you own it, so you can just get free stuff.
Now I can find... Wait.
This is one of the most bizarre diseases I have ever encountered.
I know. That's why we have to help the other villagers, no matter what.
The sealed verse, dark execution. Summon magical spikes from the ground to impale enemies. There was one like that in Automata, wasn't there, with spears. Charge to increase the number of spikes. Let's give it a go.
Sealed verse. That didn't take much effort.
Yes.
Bloody did.
Touch too easy, if you ask me.
Speak for yourself, took a lot of effort on my voice.
It's almost as if someone was guiding us to this village.
Felt like I just read a bloody East 9 cutscene.
Don't overthink advice.
only a few more to go before I actually reach some gameplay. Oh wait, no, this is a good game. Oh, sorry, I liked East 9. Don't worry. I just didn't love it. What? Shut up. Sorry. Yeah, gluttony, who cares? Oh! Oh dear. It is that. The spear thingy. Righto. Hello? Great, their quest's here now.
This person must be dreaming too.
How are they standing up then? Because this game's weird, that's how. Food to Dick Dine, is he? Let's have a look here. No, he's not, unless... No, I do have him on Steam. Oh yeah, what does this say right now? Villagers in a nightmare, they're tormenting the... No, they're tormenting me. Because Reptiloid mentioned last time how Steam has like a unique message depending on where you are in the story of this game. This person must be dreaming too. Oh, on Discord. I'm not on there, so he's safe. The news hasn't gotten out. Oh wait, yes it has. Someone else revealed it.
It would appear that way, yes.
Oh no, do I have to read all this as well? Oh no. Go on then.
Can't say I'm very excited to go back there.
Neither am I.
That dream world sorta creeps me out.
Perhaps you should spend less time complaining and more time getting on with the mission.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Are they really gonna do it? Oh. Well, I hope you like my voice. God. I breathe air scented with death and resist the urge to laugh, for I know it will sound like the words of a madman. How long have I been in this fresh hell? Enjoy shower butane. Isn't this music from the factory area? My box, my prison, is tucked beneath a stairway in the long unused catacombs of some infinite castle. Outside I hear the sounds of a funeral dirge of Cerberus that plays without end. Light has no place here, wind is a forgotten friend. I pray for death to come, but he forsakes me. Time passes, an eternity slips by in a single tick of the clock. Someone knocks on my prison. Anyone there? I hear an unfamiliar voice say. My saviour. Wait, no, my saviour. I claw at the door of my jail, embedding thick splinters under my ragged nails. I scream for help, I laugh, I sob. Surely this is a product of my addled mind. Surely it cannot be true.
Uka is free? No, it cannot be. Evil, great evil has come.
Door bonk. Wait, did I read that all? I hope so. Impossibly, I hear the sound of a lock being torn out and falling to the floor. As the door slowly creaks open, I have just enough time to see a silver-haired boy and a floating book before the light pours inside. My eyes, accustomed to blackness, explode with pain. God, we didn't turn on dark mode apparently. And I am forced to turn away. Who are you? I ask, shaking my hands covering my face. How have you come to this place?
I am Grimoire Weiss, this is Drakaya. Long have we been searching for you. Now come, stand, we shall awaken from this nightmare together.
The one known as Drakaya extends his hand and pulls me from the cell. Though my eyes are slow to adjust to freedom, my ears are keen as ever. Oh, he's got Commander Keen for ears. And they recognise the staccato sounds of heavy rain. I never thought to hear that again, I whisper.
Would that this were not such a terrible storm, said Grimoire Weiss. Look at your feet.
That's always made no sense to me, that whole would if I... or would whatever, I've forgotten. That's how little sense it makes, I can't even remember it properly. Randomly reminded of Wrath of Cortex. I don't even remember if that playthrough was any good. Probably was. It had the rollerball levels, which I enjoyed, I reckon. I force my eyes open and see water pooling around my ankles and lapping at my shins. There's so much of it.
Yes, and more comes each moment we delay. If we do not make our escape, we shall all drown in this castle. We know you are weak, but you are our only hope to survive this place.
Time, that long-forgotten friend, made itself known again. I nodded my head and swore to save my rescuers no matter what cost. No matter the cost. Castle catacombs are a maze, twisting upon themselves like the endless entrails of a giant. They're not endless. Aw, thanks. Oh, what the hell is that? Her big ass? IBB. Irritable Bowel Buggers.com. Oh, breasts. I don't want either of those girls though. They are talking about panties, but they're a bit too, I don't know. They look like stylish girls who are all about that fashion and makeup. Oh, stomach grumble. It sounded like a necromorph. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed north. Yeah. Hello? Oh, oops. At the end of the corridor, I find a row of 20 gorgeous canopied beds resting atop a carpet of velvet. All are covered in a thick layer of dust and cobwebs. Searching for the door to the next room, I come upon a shapeless mass of grey matter. It's brain! It has been shoved against the side of the wall, and despite my fever, I think I see the outlines of a door just beyond. I'll see you later, Mufgeb. Sleep well. I'll try to have a great rest of the stream, but voice is gonna die. Where was I? Here. When I reach out a finger and touch a piece of the mass, it turns to dust and drifts away in the wind. Oh, Metroid happened. Realization slowly dawns, and I fall to my knees and weep. Corpses. I face a mountain of charred and crumbling corpses. Muffington! I look from it to the beds and back again until the horror dawns up full upon me. Someone has piled these bodies into a tower and set them ablaze. Ablaze? How can you turn a pile of corpses into blaze? That's why she murders people, so she can add more corpses to her mass. Whether they were alive or dead, I do not know. The sanity will not permit me to consider the proposition further. I make a sound, whether scream or laughter I cannot be certain. I don't know whether to laugh or cry, TM. Oh shit. We're all targets. The great absorption blob has come. When my mind grants me merciful blackness, and I find myself opening the door and leaving that most terrible of rooms. I squint down the dim corridors. Choose your own adventure. East, because it sounds like east, and eat as well. Oh. At the end of the path, the waters rise to my waist, exhausting me both physically and spiritually. I pray that this is the way out. Eventually, I can stand the sight of the waters no longer, and so turn my eyes upward. Imagine my surprise when I see a series of paintings hanging on a faded plaster wall. Each depicts a person in the prime of life, clad in clothing of the highest quality. The styles, however, are strange to me, leading me to believe that these people had lived long, long ago. No, they're pictures. There can be more blobs than you in the world. Unless you're the last blob. The new movie coming from Tolkien himself. Yeah! Yeah! No, it was Yufa that said something line. And Shadow something. That stupid bit. Oh. One subject wears an outfit that particularly catches my eye. It is constructed of a thin, breezy cloth and decorated with a motif of flowers and birds, while encircling the figure's waist is a leather belt of the most perfect construction. It is a stunning costume even by modern standards. As I gaze at the portrait, I am struck by a desire to touch it with my own hands. Yet, as I extend a single finger to the painting, I am gripped by a most unpleasant feeling. Staring closely at the image, I see it bend and warp into the shape of another finger. Something behind the picture is pointing at me. Is it another prisoner? A fellow inmate trapped for eternity in this place? I cannot let it pass. And so, I seize the portrait with both hands and throw it into water. The wall is hollow behind the painting, and inside I just rake out away. Stop it. Whether or not this is a prisoner, there will be no rescue. The poor soul is long dead. More like Dragon Fart. Now that's a movie I would, probably watch actually, because it's got to be funny. I would make it, in fact. Scraps of clothing lie on the floor around the bones. Only a small amount of the fabric has survived, but it features the same delicate designs that were depicted on the portrait. I have been admiring a row of corpses. Not again. Stop it with the corpses. Blocked from view by portraits of each victim at their pinnacle. Enough! Shielding my eyes, I paddle forward through the water. Proceed south. East. At the end of the path, oh god. Whoa! This is a mistake. Not that it isn't interesting, I just don't want to read this much. I find myself in a great hall with only the sounds of rain and comfort. The waterlogged red carpet squishes beneath my feet. Squish! As I approach the centre of the room. Once there, I behold a beautiful dining table upon which rests china. Whoa, the whole country! And silver of the finest construction, as well as the remains of a fantastic feast. As my eyes continue to adjust, I see many chairs surrounding the table, each holding a dinner guest. Yeah, they're all corpses, aren't they, probably? Because you love dreaming about corpses. The last... Oh. Is it because you don't ever want kids? Because I certainly don't want kids, and... well, one of my sisters might be getting kids. So I guess this family line isn't doomed just yet. More people have to suffer having the surname Smart and be made fun of in school by being called Name Not So Smart. Noticing movement, I approach the chair at the table's head, but as the truth of the matter dawns on me, I recoil in horror. Hello?
You wanted to see Dragon Fart?
Hell yeah,
Well,
I do!
You go.
The mill, then let it all out!
Hell yeah! Dude, that turned me off so much. I ain't seen that movie. Now I want to. Thanks, Infernal. Only for the Dragon Fart though, not the gems. I've got a new priority in life now. Where was I? I've been fartily distracted. Yeah, I read it all already. Yeah. I'm not even a big fan of the first one really. Well, I mean I like it obviously because well, I like most of it. I just don't like the end for obvious reasons. But Draco is a sexy. And he's got a giant head. It's just a bit weird that he's voiced by Sean Connery. it makes it difficult to fantasize about because Sean Connery is old man. So it's weird hearing him as a dragon, or a dragon as him. But Sean Connery's voice is cool, and accent and stuff. Doesn't one of the Dragonheart movies have a female dragon or something? Maybe that was even the one. It'd be even better if that was a female dragon. Because girls don't fart. Oh no.
He prefers his swan shaven, not furred. Yes.
Shaven, not furred. Oh, my proudest creation. Where was I again? Yeah. The host of the feast is a corpse, as are all the invited guests. An army of foul, wriggling insects have made homes in their remains, and this is the movement I saw. God, sorry, you're making this bit take longer than necessary. Brazilian fart fetish, is that a thing in Brazil? It's a good job Blaze isn't Brazilian after all then. This once splendid feast was now nothing more than a requiem for the damned. Castlevania Requiem for the Damned. I take a moment to steady my shaking hands, then slowly back away from the table. I can only ask a Russian. Actually, I think there was someone in the group who it was a meme to call them Russian. I don't know if they're still around though, I don't remember who it was. I take a moment to then slowly move back from the table. Desperate to lose sight of the abomination before me, my gaze lands on the chairs upon which the dead were seated. This is a mistake, for the chairs proved to be even more terrible than the feast itself. Each one is covered in a layer of spikes that run from the seat up the back and down the arms. Oh. This explains the colour of the carpet beneath my feet. I can only pray that the unfortunate diners were dead when the meal began, for if not, it is a simple task to envision the agonised screams that must have sprung forth from their mouths. My mind grasps frantically at the possibility that these souls had committed some terrible crime for which this was a punishment, though in truth I suspect they had committed no crime at all. There would be no tomorrow for these unfortunates. This was their last supper. I'm kinda tempted to skip through this actually. Like, it's interesting, but I don't want to read all of it. Against all hope we make it to the front door. Break it down, someone cries, and so I give myself to the effort, unless this is the end here. In tandem with Dracaya and Grimoire Vice, I slam my body against the thick, sturdy door. Oh, thick. Slam your body against my thick, sturdy door. Welcome back, Butane. On the third try it gives way, and we find ourselves sprawled on the ground outside the car cell. The storm is in retreat, the clouds above are still dark and foreboding, but to the west I see a thin shimmer of sunlight trying to break through. How can I thank you? I cry as tears join the rain on my cheeks. I would surely have died in there. Looking down, I suddenly notice that my dress is in tatters. Whoa! And sheepishly try to cover my exposed skin.
Your dress? Asks Vice. Then you are a woman, madam.
I am, if you want me to be.
I prefer the two, I smile.
I suppose that comes with something of a surprise, seeing as how I exist only in the form of words.
I can see that the one known as Dracaya is disappointed that the torn dress will be given no further description. What? But he hides it well. Are they saying I'm a perv? Halloween, oh yeah. Why is everyone streaming Chrono Trigger lately? Because it's good. Yeah, he must have seen me playing it and thought, man, I wish I could be as cool as Dracaya. But you know, he's a dragon. I'm just a hairy man. Who? Oh. Oh, hi, Powerwolf, you lurker. You don't have to talk though, but I hope you're well today. Either way. Welcome to Choose Your Own Adventure reading game. Nyum. With a nod and a shrug, the three of us set forth to our awakening. But behind us, an awakening of another kind is taking place. Penis. Black smoke, oh it's lost, fills the abandoned castle, providing the countless damned souls inside with their final shroud. After a moment, the castle's windows shatter with a mighty roar. A fresh breeze blows through the hallways and corridors, clearing the smoke away for good. As we watch in awe, uncountable black shadows slowly flicker to life, crossing to and fro in front of the broken windows. The castle's dead have awakened to their new life as shades. Oh.
You have anything to say about that?
I wonder if I just accidentally kind of went the right way early on in that maze bit. I wonder how many dead ends there could have been with lots of dialogue, text. Not dialogue.
Hopefully there will be no labyrinth next time.
It was easy, Vice.
Hear that?
There we go. I didn't even get anything for it. I'm not doing any more of these. No. Get me out of here. I would in my own time, but boy, I can't do that much reading. Boy, howdy. Yeah, pretty much AI dungeon. I should do another one of those someday. It's been forever. Right, where?
So how was the village?
Yeah, it was pretty alright.
Oh, it was truly magnificent. There are no words. Really.
There was nothing but words.
Neat.
Let's get back to Popola. She'll probably want to know what's going on in there.
Mr. Popo. Why would Yona want to know what's going on in there? She doesn't care. She just wants her birthday. She just wants a watermelon as well, actually. Which she's never gonna have. Fall in the water. Whoa. Do it again. Can't. Something weird and glitchy happened. I can't redo it. Oh. Whatever. It was like... Get me off this. Fat ass. A multiplayer AI dungeon? I don't know. I don't really use it anymore.